if you hear paper, that's, I have notes here. We will start by we'll define a main function, and we'll say args, and then we'll do audio file name. That's the file name we're going to read. I'm going to make the default be happy birthday piano music.mp3, but you can set the default to whatever. So this is if the argument on the command line is not passed in, then it'll default to that. And if there's an argument, then it'll set the audio file name to that. Audio file name equals args, let's see, 1, because args0 will be the name of the Python script, so 1, okay. So we'll just do print, we'll take this print statement out in just a moment. But this is just to make sure that we can still run this. So one of the things we want to do is we want to add a guard. If name equals main, then we will do main sys.argv. And the reason you add this guard, if name, is so that if somebody is importing 17freakplot or using pickle, but basically if someone imports this module into their program, we're not running our main. We only run our main if this script is the main one, if they're deliberately starting this script. So we will run it in here right now. We'll read, okay, so it's telling us it'll read happy birthday by default, okay. We will need to add some more checks in here in just a moment, but first, let's create a window class. And we can separate these into separate files too, but right now, for the purposes of this, I'll just do it all in one file, qtwidgets.q main window. Okay, so what this does, we create a class we derive from qmain window class, and def init self audio processor, and then args, kw args. This way, if you're unfamiliar, audio processor is, we'll give it an object that will do audio things for it, audio reading and making the spectrum for it. So that's, we won't use it yet, but we will in just a moment. We always want to call super, and then the asterisk args will take any number of positional arguments, double asterisk kw args will take any number of keyword arguments. And what we do, main window, self, super, and then our class name and self will allow us to call the init function on the superclass. kw args, okay. So on qmain window, and you always have to call it when you do this, because it'll crash and it'll tell you, oh, you have to call it if you don't call it. Self.ap equals audio processor. Okay, so let's see, what do we do next? Self.show, let's just do that. And then, okay, I think that should be it to make a window be created. So let's just try this. The only thing is we do need to create the app first as well. Qt or widgets, Qt application. It's pronounced widgets, but I'm just gonna say widgets because I can't spell otherwise. Sys.arg. Actually, we'll use args because that's what we were passed in. W equals main window, and then we'll give it none right now. It's expecting an audio processor. Okay, and then app.exec, and that should be it. So that's all we're doing. That should open a window, and there will be a slight problem, which I'll show you in just a moment, but basically let's run this. Okay, so here we go. We created a window. Can't really do much with it. We can resize it.